What's up? It's your girl Drama Queen back again to answer some more questions and make some more statements about 60 Days In Season 6, The Aftermath Part 1. Alright, so I got another one here from Madam Common Sense again. This person, I don't know who this is. I don't think I know this person, but throughout the season, I have seen this person going hard. So whoever you are, Madam Common Sense on Twitter, thank you for knowing and getting and seeing the vision of why I did this. So what she said here, what she said, Madam Duh, is they're supposed to accommodate prisoners. It's no different than religious accommodations in medicine. Instead of banding together and trying to see what can happen, you and Ashley plotted against her out of annoyance. That's fucked up. Then in that same thread, Kiki Landon says, wow. Finally, she apologized, but to say that you didn't know why she was so upset, yet you didn't try to ask her either. Shaking my head. Whatever, Jennifer. You have a cold, judgmental spirit. Okay, let me clarify that. The editing for that was very, very choppy. Jennifer did apologize for her behavior, sort of, but what you saw on TV was not that apology. What Jennifer was apologizing for was for once I told her, because she didn't understand why I was so upset, and this is why I don't understand why this was not on the show yesterday, is I specifically said, you put me in jeopardy, Jennifer. Well, how did I put you in jeopardy? So I go over the scenario situation. I'm like, you know, I was giving this information. I really wasn't messing with you like that, but I was giving some information that could be harmful to you. And because we came in this as participants together, then I knew that I had to get that information to you. Because I have common sense and I'm thinking through stuff and being as prepared as I can in the things that I can control, I said I can't go talk to Jennifer because people had already thought that we were connected, Jennifer, Ashley, and I backed up. See, they didn't show that. I backed up from them the last 2 weeks. I got real cool with Ashley's roommate and my roommate and then Angel and Lizzie and all of them. So I backed up from them because my roommate told me people think you're on 60 Days In. So anyway, I told her, I said, you know, I knew that could jeopardize you. And so if they saw me talking to you, then I felt like it was going to be obvious. And so, you know, I prayed about it and it was like, let me tell Ashley so Ashley can get it to her. And I said, and then you go, you don't even sit on it. You don't even think of how can I deal with this situation. You didn't even sit on it. You acted immediately the next time you saw him, which was in less than 24 hours. It was a lot of people that he said that to. And I don't know if it was a setup. Well, let's call Shanese, or let's tell Shanese and see if she says anything. But once she said something to the guy and they had their little words, then it got back to me immediately. Like, hey, it's funny that I tell you blah, 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 blah about Jennifer. And then the next day she's going off. Did you say something to her? And I'm like, dude, did you see me talking to Jennifer? I've been hanging with you. When would I have had time to tell Jennifer that? So then that put me in a situation with my roommate and other people that, A, they not going to trust me. And now they looking at me again like I'm a participant because I got some information out to you. And I said, Jennifer, you put me in harm's way. So when she said, hold on, because I got it right here. There was a point in the reunion where I said something about trust. I said, I'm not even mad at you. I'm mad at myself because I gave you something that you didn't earn or deserve. How much sense would it make for me to say that? Because she said this is jail. So you can tell it's piecemeal together. So when she said, I was so upset. Okay, wait a minute. When she said, I didn't know why you were so upset, that has nothing to do with celiac. That has nothing to do with her comment about this is jail. The comment was based on that conversation that they didn't play. Because probably around episode 6 or 7, you saw Jennifer trying to get my attention. And I said, no, I'm not going over there. And it was because I was still dealing with the repercussions of the stuff that I told her. And I'm dealing with, damn, I want to beat the brakes off of you because now you put me in a situation. I was riding easy. I had a couple people that asked questions, but I was riding easy. But once I got that information to her and she did what she did with it, didn't even sit on it, acted on it immediately, that's what she apologized for. She was like, I did not even think about it that way, Shanese. I am so sorry. She was like, it makes sense now. I didn't know why you was upset. I thought it was because of the gluten and stuff because I'm so intolerant. I thought that's why you were upset. And I'm like, no, you can say whatever you want to say. I don't care. I didn't know you. We ain't friends like that. You don't mean nothing to me. Why I was pissed is because you put me in jeopardy. And so shame on A&E, shame on 60 Days In for not showing the complete whole truth. Because what I don't like is you got me out here looking like somebody say something and I'm like, oh, I'm leaving. No. She put me in a very uncomfortable, awkward position where my safety was in jeopardy and my cover was in jeopardy of being blown. So at that point when I made the comment, like, you know what, I would blow all of this shit up. 2 reasons, 3 reasons. One, I would have never done that. I would have never done that. And if production thought that I was going to do that, I would have been pulled that night. I didn't get pulled for over 24 hours. I've watched all 5 seasons before. I know what happens. So they knew that I wasn't going to do that. I knew, and I've said this in another video, stuff that I told Ashley got back. Ashley, even though that's not the way the production team tried to portray it to me, Ashley was, you know, she's a police officer. She had a lot to bring to the table. So, you know what? Let me, since production was supposed to come talk to me on Tuesday and tell me when we was leaving on Wednesday, and it's Tuesday at like 10 o'clock, and you brought Ashley back, but nobody's talking to me and we supposed to be talking about me leaving? Then I tell you what, I'll blow this shit up because I know Ashley's going to get this information back to them and they're going to get what they need to get. And guess what? It happened. Because Ashley went back in her room. She started talking to the cameras. And guess what? Production came and talked to me. They weren't able to get me out because it was beyond that time. But for some kind of way, they were able to get in there. And they was like, we see that you were upset. You know, we wanted to let you know we weren't able to pull you, but we're going to get you tomorrow. Like, that's all I needed was confirmation. Y'all said y'all was going to do something and you're not. I'm ready to go because every time I look at this bitch, I want to do something to her because how could you not think? I don't even like you like that. But I'm trying to be loyal and you kick me in the butt. So that is, she knew that she was intolerant and, you know, she works in mental health. So that was one of the things I said is I don't understand how you can work in mental health and not be tolerant of sickness and different things like that. You're more tolerant of an inmate than you are a participant whose job is to see how this facility handles people like myself. All right. Next. So, Mr. Big Sexy and Always Amazing on Twitter said, I just had a question. How did she get the pee under the door? Okay, so, and I talk about this Angel situation in another video. When you're in jail, you have these little slender kind of cylinders that you put your e-cigs in, and they have like a little pop top. So I peed in the cup and then she had the e-cig thing, so I put it in there and those slide right under the door because that's how a lot of times people can go by and say, hey, can I hit your e-cig? So that is how the pee got under the door. Clearly, I'm not a criminal, so I don't think about stuff like that, but clearly that's been done before, so I didn't have to think nothing. They just needed my pee. And let me clarify something. I want to be very clear about this. Couple things about the pee. One, I found out after it happened that they did not use my pee. They didn't even make her use the restroom, none of that. They let her out without me peeing. So for those saying that I let her out, no. Should I have done it? No. But I was in jail. You think differently. I was asleep when I got woke up. Plus, Angel had my back on a lot of stuff, from food to drinks to snacks to if I needed some utensils that we ain't supposed to have to cut up my summer sausage, I could do that. So, but they did not use my pee. And right after I did it, again, I told Ashley, you saw me tell Ashley, but what they didn't show is right after I did it and Tiffany left, I gave the signal. I'm like, I just peed. By the time I went and talked to them, they didn't even know that I had peed for Angel at that point. Like, they were all frantic. And what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? And I'm like, hey, I'm just letting y'all know I peed for Angel because I'm trying to give them a heads up. You know, this is about an experience. Now, what else did I bring to the table besides celiac? Well, let's just talk about the people. Since we're talking about the peeing situation, isn't that a flaw? Isn't that a flaw? Why is it that you can be in jail and you can get somebody else's pee to get out? And it's hella drugs in there. Did I just uncover an issue that needs to be fixed? I think so. All right. So this is a conversation between two people. Again, my Madam Common Sense boo. I feel like I need to send you something just to say thank you for having my back. I need to make you a notebook, a shirt, or something. So Karen Dawson says Shanese did nothing for the program except for constantly complaining. What a douchebag. This season would have been better without Shanese. So my girl Madam Common Sense, see, I don't even have to check these fools that don't understand and don't see the brighter picture and don't see further down the line. I didn't just do this for change immediately. I did it for change for the future. So Madam Common Sense said, absolutely bullshit. You act like she complained about dirty showers or some shit. She complained about them not properly treating her medical condition, a requirement by law. Bam. And that's it. That's why I did it. It's because I wanted to bring awareness. Me being quiet, if I didn't get the food and I was just sitting there like, well, I'll just starve today. Y'all wouldn't be talking about it. Then y'all would be saying, oh, Shanese is a punk because she sat there and she was hungry and she didn't say nothing. So the difference between me and some of the people on the show is I don't live for everybody else. I do what I do and because I want to do it and I want to help people. So either way, people was going to have something to say. Thank you, Madam Common Sense. I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate you so much. Alright, this is going to be a cut for this one and cut this one off. And we will be back with some more questions about 60 Days In, Season 6, The Aftermath, Part 1. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.